Assalamu alaikum, guys. This is Ali from Lunch with E-commerce Villa. So today we are going to have our second episode, and this episode is gonna be super important because today we are going to have somebody who is one of the biggest name when it comes to digital marketing. He has spent obnoxious number of hours in learning the art of digital marketing, and he has worked with multiple brands that are doing 8 figures. So not only, I mean, when you spend this much time in a particular field, it's not like you will be saying some theoretical things. You have done things practically, and everything he will be saying would be like, there is going to be a lot of good information. So you know let me add him to the call. So Assalamu alaikum, Aslan bhai.
Walaikum assalam.
So Aslan bhai, thank you for coming here. It's so nice having you here. Such a big name, not only in Islamabad. I mean, we know that how big a name you have become even in Lahore. Everybody is talking about you. I mean, it is just wonderful having you here. So Aslan bhai, tell us a bit more about yourself, and then we would get right into it.
Okay, as goes for the name, my name is Arslan Sarwar, and I've been a digital marketer for the last 6 years now. And I've been providing services and consultations to different brands who are now 8 figure sellers on Amazon and off Amazon as well. And most of the people, because they know about Amazon, so I mostly talk about Amazon, so that their queries can be resolved. And I also talk about how to land traffic at cheaper cost and get more and more sales with a lesser amount spent. I talk about how to build brands, and I talk about how to diversify from one channel to multiple channels. That field of life is called being omniverse. So that's pretty much I do.
Yeah. Absolutely, absolutely. We will be talking more about this. So, Aslan, by starting the podcast with a very interesting question, because I heard this story myself as well, that you were so young when you started earning, and you went to the bank and they said that you are too young to have your bank account. Just tell us that story as well. That what was your age and what was that story?
So I was 16 years, and when I had my first payout, and it was from a US client,
Yeah.
and I needed a bank account, so I went to the bank. I remember it was HBL Bank, and they said me that they do not open accounts if you are under 18, and if I want to have a student account, I need to have someone with me, like my parents or my guardians, or and they needed a few documentations which I do not even remember and did not even had that with me. So I just dropped that one HBL Bank, and I tried a few other banks, and same answer. I didn't wasn't able to get myself a bank account. So I just walked out of the bank without an account, and tried finding other solutions. I once tried Payoneer, and it didn't work pretty much for me. Then I tried Western Union. So yeah, Western Union worked for me, and that's how I used to get my payments back then.
Awesome, awesome. So yeah, it's a wonderful story. Absolutely, being so young and you start earning. Most of the people, in Pakistan, they start the earning when they're 24 and 25, and you're somebody who started at the age of 16. It's just remarkable. So Aslan bhai, you also told us in your introduction that you are the one. Amazon PPC is getting expensive with each passing day. It's getting expensive, and you are the one who finds the way of finding cheaper traffic. And you are the one, like, there are two people, like either they can do it with Amazon PPC, or you can use external traffic to rank your listing on Amazon, and you are the one who finds the cheaper way by bringing your traffic externally, which actually costs you lesser than by ranking it via Amazon PPC. And so Asnan bhai, I mean, this question is going to be really important, that how important it is going to be in 2023 to use external traffic more and more. And because the competition is getting, Amazon is just getting competitive. So how important is going to be in 2023 to use external traffic as well, for ranking your listings?
Okay, so it goes as because Amazon PPC works on the basis of auction. The more and more number of people are entering into the auction, the bid keeps on going higher and higher. And in the recent year, especially in the COVID, there were many new sellers, especially Chinese and other people and Pakistani people on the top, that are now ranked in third list of Amazon sellers. So that bid was quite getting expensive, and I had to find out some other ways. So we utilize some methods called external traffic bringing, where we utilize Facebook ads, Instagram ads, Google ads, Pinterest ads, and Snapchat ads to land on our products to get more and more eyeballs and impressions, so that people should start converting. If that was a test experiment back in 2018, and it just worked good enough. So we started going with that one, because on if you see on Google, there are lesser number of people who are trying to compete with. Lower the number of people in the auction, the lower the bid will be always, and the bid is closed by the maximum. If the bid starts at $0.1, the bid is going to be closed at almost $0.6. But on Amazon,
Yeah,
it's gone to the something like, so even in supplements niche and a few other niches, it's been like $6 for each keyword. For a
absolutely.
single click that might or might not even convert, you're going to pay $6 for that. So we really had to get out of Amazon traffic, and we had to bring off Amazon traffic to Amazon, so that we can get more and more impressions. So that's how we started doing external trafficking on Amazon.
Absolutely, absolutely correct. Because Aslan by, almost everybody is already using Amazon PPC. So if you want to dominate, you have to do something out of the box, something extra, so that you can be ahead of the competition. I mean, of course, even you would not even advise is that you should not do Amazon PPC at all. Definitely, you should do it, but on the top of that, people should be bringing external traffic as well. So you are absolutely right about that. In some of the niches, bids are so expensive that it just doesn't it becomes a better option to something even on Google Ads. So absolutely, you are right about that. So Aslan bhai, I mean, this is going to be a really important question, because I get this query a lot, and I'm pretty sure that you get this query a lot as well. Pakistan is a big name when it comes to textile. There are brands in Pakistan who wants to increase their online sales, and they want to increase their e-commerce sales. What are the options they have? Like, what can they do to increase their online sales, especially in the international markets?
Okay, in international market, if you go with the textiles from Pakistan, yes, it's a very good option, but you need to keep a few things in mind. If your design is unique and you're providing quality, and you are
Yeah.
retaining the customers, and if they are having some query, you are answering it on time, and if they are having an issue with your product, you are either replacing that one, or you are giving them a good one, or you are somehow curing them. They are going to be very loyal to you, and they are going to convert for a longer time of period. Your word of mouth is going to be very good for you. You will be spreading exponentially. You will be growing your business exponentially. So if I say how to go with the apparels on textile on Amazon in international marketing, I would say you to utilize Shopify or any other website building method. You can even use Wix, WordPress, or any other method, even custom CSS. If you think your product is good enough and you can spend more money into it, I recommend going with a custom CSS website. Go with that one. Apply your product on your website. List it over there. Get some traffic. You'll start converting. Start optimizing your ads. Start creating a funnel so that more and more people can be brought in, and they should be converted. You keep a track of your audiences. Install Google Analytics. Install your other Hotjar applications that exactly tell you how the audience is interacting with you. So yeah, just keep
Yeah.
in touch with them. Keep up the pop-ups. Just keep on sending them emails. Keep the audience warm rather than it going cold, so that you can convert more and more. And keep on advertising on the right time. Whenever there is an event, whenever there is a function, whenever there is a important day that cannot be missed, like Black Friday or any other sale is going to be live. Just advertise yourself so that more people can get to know you, because and I know very well, out of sight, out of mind. So do not be out of sight, be always there. Reoptimize, and you will start selling very soon.
Absolutely, absolutely, Aslan bhai. Because I even have a sales call tomorrow with one of the apparel manufacturer, and you know, I mean, it's very true that everybody is looking towards Amazon. So whenever you are starting and you only want to go straight to Amazon, I mean, definitely you also have the option to utilize Shopify. You can have your Shopify website. You can sell from your website. I mean, that's another option, and you can make profit from there as well. You don't necessarily have to go to Amazon, because sometimes, I mean, as a brand owner, and I think you would absolutely would agree with me on this as well, that you should try both. Actually, you should launch your products on Amazon as well, and besides, you need to have your website, and then you can see which one is working better. If you see that you can make more profits from Shopify, then you can bank more there. And similarly, if you think that Amazon is doing well, you can go, then you can see that you are generating good sales, then you can also bring your focus towards Amazon as well. So this is absolutely correct. I mean, manufacturers should not only be thinking about launching their products on Amazon, they always have the option to have their own website and sell it from there. And then there is another model called MCF, which you can utilize as well for for the fulfillment of the customers. So Aslan bhai, it was absolutely correct. So coming to my next question now, let's come to the Amazon, because that's the biggest market and everybody's talking about it. I mean, if somebody is now somebody has launched their products in a competitive niche, because most of the time external traffic becomes more important when you have a competitive niche. So it's a supplement, or it's apparel, or it's a textile related product. Like you can either land your traffic straight to a product detail page, or you can also use a bridge page in between. So what would Aslan Server recommend to the brand, that what should be they doing, like a bridge page, or they should be like running ads and land the traffic straight to the product detail page?
Okay, so if you just land the audience directly on your Amazon product page or on any of the product pages, if there is not no bridge page, you will have a higher chance of conversion because the funnel contains a lesser number of steps. Lesser number of steps in a funnel lead you to have more and more converting number. Like number
Yeah,
of people converting can be higher because people do not have to go with the higher hassle. Because and another reason you should be doing that is because people are less likely to spend time on going through the process if they are not interested in product. So if you're utilizing directly on a product landing page, there are a few issues as well. If like I say, you cannot count how people are interacting with you because it's not your website and it's not providing you
yeah,
metric. And
yeah,
same way, you cannot retarget them. You cannot obtain their data. If you have to retarget them, you will have to pay Facebook Pixel or any other advertising platform you're going with. You'll have to repay them to advertise to them again, once again. But if you utilize a bridge page in between, you can obtain and collect their data, and you can retarget them for free because now they are your audience rather than the third party audience, and you can utilize them once again without spending much. You can just send them emails. You can just send them on in a simple SMS that can lead them to the website. You can send them emails regarding abandoned checkouts. You can send them emails regarding coupons or sales or percentage off, depending upon whatever your strategy is. My strategy would be to utilize a bridge page, contain their object information to get their more and more extract their information so that you can retarget them once. So,
absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely, 100% correct, Aslan bhai, because having an email list of the customers, of the potential customer, is such a big asset. Now, because now they are not Amazon customers, now they are your customers, and you can always target them. Even if you would launch a new product in the same brand, you can target those people who bought from you again, and this time you will be getting this traffic for free. And again, it's an external traffic that you're getting. Amazon would absolutely love it. So that is an absolutely correct option, to definitely consider using a bridge page, because now you have that email list, and now this is such a huge asset that you have. So also, Aslan bhai, you talked about this, but we have discussed it before as well in person. But do you think that people should be having Facebook pixels as well in their website, so that do you think that it makes sense to retarget the customer who came to your website but did not buy? Do you think that they should be retargeted using Facebook pixel, or do you think that having an email opt-in page is just good enough?
Okay, so having a Facebook pixel is, people say it's good likely to be have it, but I say it's mandatory to have it. Why?
Okay.
Because if someone is interacting with your website and you have a pixel already installed on your website, you can retarget them. Not only retarget them, but you can
Yeah.
dynamically retarget them. Dynamically retargeting them means, if like you are talking about a textile niche, there are many different niche, different designs on the product, and do not know which one is going to perform very very good. So in order to retarget them dynamically, if you have a pixel already installed on your website, you can just go in your ads, you can select the dynamically retarget on the option, and the end user will be shown just the products they are interested in, the products they spend their time on, rather than the other products. And it will be customized from each person, each end user, and that will be giving you higher chances of conversions rather than going blindly and selecting a product and advertising them. So pixel installing is a must on your website.
Absolutely, absolutely, completely agree with you on this. So, Aslan, bhai, this, some people also say that you are bringing external traffic and it is not converting well, then it tends to affect your organic ranking negatively. Do you think this is the case, or
Yes.
do you? Yeah,
Yes, if you are bringing in off Amazon traffic and it is not converting, it does affect your ranking. It actually deranks you if
okay,
it is not converting. If it's not on the right amount, if like the average conversion ratio is something like 6% and your conversion ratio is something like 3%, you are being deranked. And if your conversion ratio is something like 6% or a higher bit higher than that one, you are going to obviously get more rankings for that one, as compared to someone having an average ranking ratio. So the when it comes to targeting, you have to bring in traffic that is relevant to the product and that should be converting almost 6 to 7% on a bare minimum average. But if you are converting a bridge page, utilizing a bridge page, the audience
yeah,
will be filtered out. Most people are likely people who are going to buy the product, they're going to spend their time on the website. You're going through the
yeah,
bridge page, utilizing three-step funnels. It may cost you a higher cost of per purchase, but it is going to get you organically ranking, and it will be very very fast because your conversion ratio will be something like 17 to 18% if you are utilizing a bridge page, which I have noticed so far, and it will be ranking you exponentially. You can say it's a very speedy process as compared to other people. And we have ranked brands in like 6 months, and they've been on their organically on the first page, not the first positions, but on the first pages, and they were
yeah.
shown in the top 48 in April niche as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, yes, Ruslan, by 100% correct. And this is when the bridge page becomes so important, because now it's important for you to filter the traffic, that what traffic you want to go to your Amazon detail page. Because when they would go to the Amazon detail page, when they come to your website, they don't see any other competitor right now. But when they would go to the Amazon detail page, they would see other competitors as well. They would see other sellers as well. So it's important to filter the market, pre-sell them in their website, and then land them to the Amazon product detail page, because now the conversion rate is gonna be higher, and your organic ranking will be it will have a positive effect. So Aslan bhai, uh, it is really important because so many people don't know it. We have to touch some about Amazon bonus referral program as well. And like why do you think that, why did Amazon had this program? What was the logic behind it? Why does Amazon even prefer brands to bring external traffic to their Amazon listing?
So normally, when if we talk about the older version, Amazon was giving you a sale, you or organically, if you are getting an organic sale, Amazon is going to take a average cut of 15%, and that was called as referral fee. And now Amazon has shifted to that off Amazon traffic, and if you convert someone from off Amazon, Amazon is going to take like 5% referral fee instead of 15%. So you're waived of 10% of referral fees. I guess that was because Amazon just cut down its hassle to bring in more and more people, and you are with the one who is having efforts, who's making efforts to get off Amazon traffic, who's getting Amazon new customers, new sellers, new buyers, and Amazon has just cut himself down. So you are Amazon rewards you in two terms. One is waiving your 10% referral fees. Another one is organically ranking you on an exponential scale. So that's why I guess Amazon did that one to cut down on the hassle himself.
Yeah, absolutely. This is important, because now if you are getting sales from Amazon PPC, Amazon won't be reducing or waiving off their referral fee, a part of their referral fee. So yeah, so that is why it is important. So Aslan bhai, I know that you do a bunch of ads, like you do Google ads, you do Facebook ads, Instagram ads, TikTok, and some other ads that you do. Now, if there is somebody who is with a limited budget, okay, now he doesn't want to start, from all the platforms at once. He wanna see it, he wanna test it. What do you think, that what platform is gonna be better for him, if somebody who's just starting and he's with a limited budget? Do you think that he should be starting from the Google ads, or do you think he should be starting from the social media ads? What are your thoughts on this?
Okay, before starting with the ads, one should know where to start with and how to
Yeah,
know the answer to that. You need to know a few things about your product. First of them is, if your product is something called need based, you need to
Yeah.
you identify that if it's a need based product, like it is already there in the market, but you have something that changes out a bit of it, like you can cut down on the cost, you can cut down on the design, you can make a design efficient or something like
Yeah.
that. And that is called a need based product. And there is something that comes into handy when it's a totally new product, people are not aware about it, and it's most of the time entertainment product. It can be related to gaming and stuff, it can be related to something that do people do them to entertain themselves, or it can be something that solves a problem and people did not knew that it existed. So that is called USP based product. So if you need to identify that your product is either USP based or need based. So if your product is
Yeah.
USP based, I recommend you going with the social media ads. That can be Facebook, that can be Instagram, that can be Snapchat, TikTok, or any other social media platform that you think people are going to utilize about your product and they are congregating over there. You need to go with that one first. But if your product is
Yeah.
need based, I recommend you going with the search engines where people go and search for that product, and people are most likely to search for that product. That can be Google ads, that can be Bing ads, Yahoo ads, or that can be any other search engine, even Quora or Pinterest. If you think they are going to perform and people are going to congregate about your product over there, you can go with that one as well.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely correct. I mean, if we would be talking about the bunch of, I mean, that is correct. If it is interest based, then go with the social media, and if it is a need based, then you can start from the search engines. That is a big tip. People, most of the people, I mean, that is super important, because if you are a beginner, you might miss it, and your product might be a need based, and you might be starting from the Google ads. Whereas if had that brand started from the social media, he would have got better results. The chances of getting results would have been a little on the higher end. So I
like
mean,
like you can see yourself, you have never seen,
yeah,
I bet you have ever seen any car rental ads on social media. Like
yeah,
you are going through
absolutely,
like you're going through Facebook and you just see someday that there's a car rental ad and you have to go, you just press and book a car for yourself. That's never going to be there. On the other hand, it never happens that you go to Amazon or you go to Google search bar and then you
yeah,
search for something like some fun stuff and you find something for some product that you have never ever heard in your life. It always works like there's you are going through social media and you just see some ad you there that tells you about a product that is just new to the market, and that's an entertaining product or that's something related to a very new niche or the new product that has just been launched in the market. And on the other hand, if I talk about the car rentals, you just search car rentals on Google search bar and you see a bunch of ads over there that are
yeah.
promoting their car rental services. So it always goes with that like that was just an example for the better understanding.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely correct. So that is so true. So Aslan bhai, we might not have the time to touch on for every platform, but since Google Ads is quite a famous one, there are different types of Google Ads. Google Shopping Ads, then there are Google Video Ads as well. So what do you think that should there are Google Display Ads as well? Like, what type of Google ad do you think that tends to perform better than the others?
Most of the times, I have seen Google search ads performing
Yeah,
better because people they are having a higher intent to buy. If they're going to search for something and they are seeing something related to their query, they are most likely to buy into it that one. On the other hand, if there's a display ad, there people are most likely not to buy with that one because people were
yeah.
there for entertainment and you just went into there with a interference mode. People are not going to buy with that one. So I recommend Google search ads.
Yeah, absolutely. Because the intent is there, is pretty by somebody is coming to buy the product rather than just doing a window shopping or than just suffering on internet. So Google search ad tends to work better. Absolutely correct. So Aslan bhai, yeah, this was a really wonderful episode. I think we can talk about this for hours and hours, but you know, I generally prefer to keep the episode a little short for that reason. So, Aslan bhai, if somebody wants to reach you out, just tell us that how can they find you. Just also give a reference to your website, your Facebook page, whatever. How can people reach you out?
Okay, if you want to reach me out, you can just go and search on social media, Superstar Media Buyer. You will see my
Okay.
profiles. You can contact over there. And if you want, the Calendly link is open for everyone. You can just search calendly.com/superstar media buyer. amazon.com/15 minute. You can book a free 15 minutes consultation call with me anytime, 6 to 9 every week. In all the five
Absolutely.
weekdays, you can just book a 15 minutes free consultation call with me. That will always be free for everyone, and I'll be loving to help you out whenever you want in those hours.
Absolutely. So, and your website as well.
Oh yeah, that's elitesdm.com. And if you want to
Yeah.
get in touch with me, my personal email is arsalan@elitesdm.com. So you can also email me over there as well.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much for coming, Aslan Bhai. I think this is gonna be a wonderful episode because people now have to start thinking about external traffic as well. It's not like if they are keep
Yeah,
investing in
I
Amazon
bet. I
PPC,
bet you.
keep burning money, and now they have to think out of the box because it's 2023. Things are now different than how it were in 2019. More and more brands are coming on Amazon with a lot higher budgets. They have a very good sourcing channels as well. So you have to be absolutely up to the mark. Yes, Amazon PPC is the way to go, and you need the right talent for that as well. But external traffic has become more important than ever ever now. I mean, in 2023, it's gonna be like you have to use not only ads, even influence marketing, press leads, and also this as also a great option. So thank you so much for coming, Aslan. But it was really wonderful having you, and I'm sure we can have another episode maybe in the next month. And thank you so much.
Yeah, sure. Whenever you say. And thank you very much for having me. It was
Okay,
nice here.
Aslan. Okay, Allah Hafiz.
Okay. Bye.
So so guys, so we had Arslan Server. I mean, Arslan Server is like when you would. I mean, I'm in this industry, so I know this person. Whenever somebody is talking about external traffic, not many people are doing it actually. So many people are just only investing PPC, and he is somebody who does airs. And we didn't touch the Pinterest ads. I mean, that's another thing that he does, and it really works well, especially if you are doing a product which is related to the women's. So we didn't touch on that, but I mean, there were so many things that we could have talked about more. Than inshallah, in the next upcoming episode, we'll be talking about that as well. But this guy has spent 6 years. Everything he said, he has done it practically. He has done practically, and as he mentioned as well, that he has worked with the brands who are doing 8 figures on Amazon. So not everybody can do it. I mean, he's working actually on the next level. So everything he said, I mean, that was a still it was a great episode. A lot of information to consume, and stay tuned. We will have our next episode pretty soon. Thank you so much.